Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 123. Today is September 14th, 2020. On today's show, I have a finish, I have whips, I have haul, I have stitching, and plans. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice. It's iced tea today. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was really good. I went and saw my mom on Thursday. We hung out Friday morning. My daughter-in-law contacted me and said that the littlest man had a stuffy nose. He's probably teething. He was kind of grouchy. So she decided to keep them home. So Friday, I played a lot of Animal Crossing. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done on Friday. I've mostly been playing Animal Crossing, and I've been playing Animal Crossing all weekend because I started a new island in the southern hemisphere instead of the northern hemisphere, just to check it out and see how that was. What else happened? Friday, the hubs brought home the motorhome for the next 2 weeks. So last weekend we didn't go anywhere, but he was out in the motorhome tinkering with things all weekend long. And in fact, he sat out there, had it plugged into the house, and he watched a movie. He wanted to see what would work and what wouldn't work when it was on a shore cord. So yeah, it's funny. He is just too funny. But he had a good time. Sunday I was out at my mom's. That's why we didn't go camping. Trying to get some more of the house, fixed up, and things moved out that needs to be moved out, and we're maybe halfway done. Maybe. But anyway, today it's late because I need to go see the lawyer. So I saw the lawyer that's dealing with all of the, bad hair day, who is dealing with all of the wheel stuff. So we're getting that ball rolling so that we can get all of this done, and hopefully we can get this done before it gets much later. There's not too much that we have to do, but there's just some things. So, shall we get on with the stitching now? I think so. Alright, so my finished object, my FFO, or no, it's just an FO. FO is Tree of Hope by Mirabilia. It is on 32 count natural fabric, and I believe it is by Witchelt, but I'm not sure. Could be Zweigart, I have no idea, but I think it's Witchelt. So, here it is. It's beaded, it's ironed, and everything. So, I finished this as a prompt for my mini group township. Yeah. Cross-stitch township, and there's only 50 of us in that group. She wanted to keep it really small. And one of the prompts was to finish something, stitch on something that you're close to a finish. So I actually needed to finish it. So I finished it. I was so happy. So I'll bring it a little bit closer, and hopefully you guys can see the beads. But yay! Look at that! And there's a little bee and the flowers. I am so happy, so jazzed with how this turned out. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but at least that's one more finish I can put on my list. So that's exciting. Whips. Alright, my Mirror Monday this month is Seaside Kingdom. This is on 32 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. And I worked on her little dress. I got quite a bit of weight done. And this prompt was a birthday prompt. So if you stitch on a birthday prompt, the person's whose birthday is, it gets some tickets. So I stitched a couple of hours on the birthday prompt, which was Fancy Lady or Pretty Girls. So this was a little girl, so I decided that works. That works. So there it is. Okay. that's exciting. So, and then I worked on Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. This is on 32 count platinum by Zweigart. That's where we're at. And, oh, it's right here. I got a lot accomplished. I did. I got some words done. So, on page 1, all the words are done. I started doing the white border on the bottom. And you know, I kind of like the white borders. So it may just end up being like this. It all depends on what it looks like in December. If it's almost, if I get this done before December, then maybe in December I will work on the bottom. If not, I may just leave it with the white border on top, the white border on bottom with the words and the motifs on the inside and call it good. But I'm not sure yet. It all depends on where I'm at. But I'm happy with how much I got accomplished on this last time. Okay. Then I worked on my Whip Go project. And I didn't do a lot of stitching on my Whip Go project because I just wasn't feeling it. So this last 2 weeks was Madonna of the Garden. And I am stitching this on 32 count Storm Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I got maybe an hour or two in, and I'm just working on the columns. I had this column, let me see. Yeah, I had this column done already. So I started working on this column. So, and I am back stitching the column as I go. But that is where I'm at on this one. So this project, I have done my 2 weeks on this project. So it's going away until next year. Okay. Then I pulled out the Autumn Lane Stitchery Stitch Along, which is the Dark Queen of the Sea. And I finished the third fish. So this is on 32 count Dyed by Me fabric from MCG Textiles. So it was a white when I dyed it. And there are the little fish. Little fish. I know everybody's been naming their fish, so that's Bruce, Jason, and Michael. I wonder what the kids would think of, and I'd tell them that I named fish after them. That's too funny, but there they are. And I'm very happy with how that's turning out. It was so cute. Those fish just made me smile. Made me smile. I'll zip that up later. Alright, and Susan asked me if I would show the full picture that I have stitched of the Linens and Thread Mystery Sampler Friends and Family. This is the September section. So, I am stitching this on a 32 count, an 18 count Oatmeal Aida. And here it is. I have made some decisions that the outside motifs are going to be just the red, the dark purple, and the light purple. I'm not going to put any of the pink or green in them, even if they are definitely flowers. I've decided that I like the outside border to be the same. So that's what I'm going to do. And I really am happy with how this is turning out. This is one of the stitch alongs I want to keep going and keep up with. And the Dark Queen of the Sea is the other one I want to keep up with. I am not worrying about the Ursula Michaels Lakeside Needle Crafts. I'm not going to worry about that. or the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Halloween Mystery Stitch Along, which is Midnight Lane. I can do that one in October, I believe. I can get that one done in October. It all depends on how many Halloween starts I get, because I want to do a lot of Halloween starts. Whew, okay. So that was all I stitched on last week. Haul. I might as well throw haul in. I got my final Threadworks box from Stitchy Box. So as you know, I only paid for 2 because I don't really, I mean, the colors are beautiful. I need to pare down, and I kind of didn't like the price point, and I don't like the feel of the silk, so I just canceled it. So these are the greens, the last 4 greens. So I have 8 silks that I'm going to throw into the big tree pattern that I'm going to start at the end of the year. So I'll just take some DMC out and put these in there. So that's going to be so exciting. So exciting. Another drink, and then we'll go into plans. So, my plans for this week. My whip go is going to be, what is this one called? Oh no, I don't remember what this one's called. Oh, here we go. Nantucket Rose by Lavender and Lace. I'll be stirring that. And this fabric is right here. This one I'm going to be stitching on Violet Mist by Witchold. So just this nice violet. I think it'll look good. Instead of the gray, it's a violet. I think it'll be fine. So this is going to be my Whip Go project for the next 2 weeks. Of course, we'll be working on Seaside Kingdom. And Seeking Refuge is the 3rd project that I have to work on. And I think I will also, for the 4th project, will be the Linens and Threads Mystery Sal. So those are the 4 stitches that I know I have to do, and then the rest of the week will be whatever floats my boat. Yeah. That is exactly what's going to happen. When I'm not playing Animal Crossing, that is. Crazy, right? Knitting. We did have a knitting meetup on Zoom, which is so much fun. I'm so glad that we are able to knit with each other every week. So I am still working on the chevron blanket. These still the same first 2 balls of yarn. And let's see, where was I at? Right here. So I had all of that done, and I just did this section right here is new. So I'm really liking how it's turning into the purple and the blue right now. So you can kind of see it just started with that really pretty color, but it's not, it's really, I don't know, I'm really liking it. I am really liking it, especially this row, how vibrant it is, and then it gets dark. I think it's going to be fun to have that thrown in. So yeah, looking around, I have nothing else to talk to you guys about. I hope that you all have a great week. I hope that if you're new, you enjoyed it and you'll come back week after week. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're a commenter, thank you so much for your comments. I really like it. And Christine, thank you so much for your comment about the makeup. We have an Ulta here in town. So it's just Ulta, their house brand Their house name eyeshadow. This week I used a sparkly one. So, and last week it wasn't, but this week it's a sparkly one. Yeah. So I hope that you guys are staying safe. You're staying healthy. Cross your fingers that this weekend is a nice weekend. This is our 34th wedding anniversary this weekend, and we're taking the motorhome somewhere. We're gonna have to boondock because most of the places in town or in around us close Labor Day weekend. This is their last weekend, so they're all shut down. Like Denali is all shut down, so we're gonna have to boondock somewhere. So that'll be exciting. We do know the generator works, and the guy had it fired up and ran. We know the batteries work, so that's cool. So hopefully everything will be okay. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I guess I should stop with the blathering. So I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content, and I will see you guys next week.